Hello, I'm going to share the live out. I don't expect a lot of people to be here today, if any. Gonna just put them on my phone. Let's see. All right. It's showing that there's two people here, but I'm probably one of them. This is a man cave sale. My hair is unruly today, so don't mind it. Hi, Kate. I forgot to message you. This is all man cave stuff. Um, I think after today's sale, wow, this lipstick is something else. Um, After today's sale, I'm going to whatever doesn't sell, it's going into a pile. It's going to marketplace. Oh, thank you, Kate. I appreciate. Oh, you got notified. Oh, you did the bell thing. Thank you. I'm gonna drink my. It's very drippy. I was having sort of a good morning, and then it got very derailed for no reason. So there's that. But I'm still doing the sale. Anyway, I'm keeping on, keeping on. Anyway, so I am selling, to anybody's coming in, I am selling man cave stuff, dude stuff that guys might like, but women might like it too. It doesn't have to be specific, um, but I feel like these are things that I would see in a man cave. And it's all pretty much all vintage. Yeah, it's all vintage. I have a lot of it actually. Um, I'm trying to think if I should send any notifications out. Thanks for joining everybody who's here so far. Please say, oh, hi, Dawn. I see you sneak in there. Hello, how are you? Thanks for being here. I don't tend to price things. I seem to price most of my things around $8. I don't tend to price a lot of things over $10 unless I really think, I don't know what it is about $8, but it should start being called the $8 sale. But so anyway, I'm gonna quickly send out a notification really quick. You guys can tell I'm tired. Okay. What am I doing? There we go. I didn't schedule this sale until last night. So, hi Trace, thanks for being here. I didn't schedule the sale until last night, so it didn't give people enough time to know I was having a sale. Why did my lipstick look so pink? That's weird. Must be lighting. I don't know. Anyway, just before the sale, I accidentally locked myself out of my apartment, and I came back with like 3 minutes to spare. I'm just hoping a few more people will join. Um, how's everybody doing? It's been a while. It's hard. I'm like really awkward with the chit chat now. It's been so long since I've done regular sales. I used to have a whole kind of spiel going, a whole set of people that would be here like right away, and I've just been gone way too long. So I'm wearing my lobsters wearing top hats shirt. I don't know why I thought that was like a man cave idea, but I try to theme my clothing to whatever the sale is. Anyway, thanks for being here, everybody. I think I should probably just get rolling. Yeah, I'm just trying to think what else I should do. Well, okay, if anybody is lurking or watching on the outside, you can do that on YouTube too. I ship from Maine. I use pirate ship. Please keep in mind that I do live in Maine, so shipping is usually a little bit more, unfortunately. If you're on the West Coast, I try to invoice within the next couple of days of the sale. It just it depends, but I have to look down and make sure I'm wearing pants some days. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. So yeah, keep that in mind. I try to invoice pretty quickly, but sometimes I don't. Like I've been going through a lot, so I'm not as quick as I used to be. But I still get the invoices out there before the next sale, at least. I'm still waiting on payment for one more item, as far as I know, from the last sale. And then I have another item to ship out tomorrow that was being held for 2 weeks. So those will be going out tomorrow. And if I can get around to invoicing tonight, if I even sell anything, maybe I can get invoicing done. And if I get paid tonight, I can also ship tomorrow. It totally depends, though. Anyway, I don't know how the weather has been where you guys are. We've had a mostly sunny summer, but the past couple of days have been pretty overcast. Hi, Camille. Thanks for being here. Hi, Jenny. Good to see you. I appreciate everybody coming in. Oh, yay. I'm selling man cave stuff today. I don't know if it's anybody's cup of tea, but it's kind of the same spiel as last time. If it doesn't sell today, I think probably most things, if not all things, will be moved along. I've decided to try to do marketplace and then try to donate it. But so whatever doesn't move today is gonna move along because I have to get inventory flowing out of here. So thanks for coming, everybody. Like I was saying earlier, I ship from Maine. I use Pirate Ship. I try to invoice within the next couple of days of the sale. I've been trying to get involved in there. I've been in the Chatty Kitties sale a couple of times past couple of weeks. We had a Christmas in July sale. We've had mostly jewelry sale that we did over on Steph's channel. So I really appreciate everybody coming in and checking out the sale today because it's not a typical sale. So, but maybe Father's Day gifts, maybe stocking stuffers. I've seen Halloween candy in the grocery store already. So we're there. So, all right, I'm just gonna get started. Let's see, what's the other part of my spiel? The same thing. All the information should be in the description below, but I'm gonna need your if you haven't registered with me, I'm gonna need your real name, your YouTube name, your shipping address, and your PayPal email address. I think that's it. I think I'm gonna get rolling. If anybody has any questions, let me know. But I'm gonna get started. I don't even know where I'm starting with. Okay, I don't know where I'm starting. All right, I'm gonna do this globe. I'm gonna start it at $8 because I like to start things at $8 for some reason. Sticker on there just so I don't forget what I started at. This is a mini globe. Halloween costumes are at Costco, are they? I'm not surprised. It does have the gemstones inlaid inside here. Oh, I forgot to put the start. Got so comfortable with not doing that for the past couple of sales that I've done. There we go. So we're going to start this at 8. Let's just highlight that. It's a globe. It's, from what I understand, it's from the gemstones that are semi-precious gemstones that are predominant from that country. So I do recognize abalone somewhere. Where is it? There we go. There's a big chunk of abalone on Australia. And let me get a measurement for you. I'm going to also highlight that. All right. I've been trying to, I reorganized my drawer under here and somehow I have less room than I started with. It is 6 inches in height. Thank you, Camille. I see you for 8 and about 4, 3.5, 4 in diameter, depending on where you're measuring it. Thank you so much, Camille. I'll let you see the base here. It's not perfectly perfect, shiny. It's kind of got its patina. I don't know that it can be buffed back to its original glory, but you might like that kind of patina anyway. Anyway, all metal, as far as I can tell. Well, yeah, as far as I can tell, that's all metal. It's got a velvet base. I'm going to go ahead and count it down for Camille. Going once, And I do like to type it in the chat because I know there's a lag. So if it's being seen in the chat, at least, you know, there's a heads up on that. But going twice. I think this is really pretty. Last call. And it blend the creamy background instead of the blue sort of goes with some sort of like boho decor, and it, I don't know, it just looks nice. And sold. Thank you, Camille. All right. I'll write that down. Globe. $8, Camille. Thank you. All right, let's put that over there for now. Appreciate that. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I just feel instead of it's being like a, oh, here I am, this big blue globe, it's sort of nicely blends in with your decor. Okay, thank you. So next up, I might leave the $8 up there for all, I don't know, the next thing I might have marked it $8 as well. This, I'm going to try to go for a variety here. I believe this is a seller's sample. Yep, I have $8 on this as well. This is a seller's sample, I believe, of a potbelly cast iron stove. There's my $8. Oops. There's the bottom. It is missing the top plate, so I don't know if you could do something else with it. Even make it an ashtray if you want to, but there's a hole in the bottom. But that's really neat. Or if you wanted to put it in your dollhouse and put a something on top of that, or maybe have flowers sticking out of there, something along those lines. It's heavy. I would say it's at least, I mean, it's dead weight. It's at least a pound. It's got to be. It actually act as a paperweight. It has the 4 legs on it. The height is, it's 5 inches in height, and it's about 3 inches in width. A little planter too. Yeah, I was thinking that too. Or if you have a camp or a cabin, you could put matches in there. I think it's really neat. And I do believe, again, I do believe it's a seller's sample. Quite heavy little guy. Hi, Jan. Thank you. I hope you're having a good day too. Thanks for coming in. This is a man cave sale we're having today, as the title says. But it doesn't mean everything has to be something that dudes like. So anyway, I'm going to set this aside. Let's see. Where am I going to put the things I'm setting aside? I'm going to put them over here. That's where I'm going to put them. As long as there's space, I'll put them over there. So up next, I have, let's see, I think this is really cool. This is and I have $8 on this, so we're just going to leave it on the screen. This is a barometer, and, well, it's humidity and temperature, but it's Vicks, which I always think is neat when it's, hold on one second, when it's advertising, cough syrup, and formula 44. And I would say that is accurate on temperature in my apartment right now. And I would say that's accurate about humidity as well. It feels like that. This is by Taylor. It's not perfect. You can see I've cleaned this several times. I think I've gotten it as clean as it's going to get. But it has those mid-century numbers that you would have seen on thermostats and things like that. I absolutely love this thing. I don't know what it is about it, but it has a little stand, another cool desktop thing. Very mid-century looking from the distance too, with a shape. I love it. Oh, there we go. So you could also have it as a wall hanging if you wanted to. That'd be also pretty neat. Or if you just like advertising, which, as far as I know, advertising always increases in value, or at least maintains a value. Also says Vicks Vapor Rub on this side. So, oh, and I see Jenny in at 8. Thanks, Jenny. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Going once. Going twice. I love advertising pieces. Last call. Oh, and Camille's in at 9. Last call. And I'm typing in the sold. Let's give it a second to catch up with a lag. I do have more barometer coming, but they're not Vicks. And I'm gonna hit sold in 3, 2, 1, and sold. Okay, I have Camille in at 9. Thank you so much, and thank you so much, Jenny. Appreciate both of you. Let's see, Vicks. Temperature gauge. 9. Thank you both so much. Okay, I'm gonna put that over there too. That's a convenient little spot for my things sold. Let me bring up the other one. I have actually a couple more that are somewhat similar. This one I think I had at 6. Yeah, we're gonna put this one at 6. At sticks. And it's another temperature gauge and humidity gauge. Mid-century. Oops. Let's see if we can do this without the shine. Oh, we got it. Okay, and this is by Taylor. Humidiguide, humidity. Again, it's about 70 in my apartment, so that's right. And the humidity is up there. Humidity might be a little bit, it's hard to tell. It's probably in the right range. In there somewhere. So I love the crisscross background. Not crisscross, it's like woven background. It has the same kind of vibe as this one does. Just a little bit different. Same size, I'm sure, same era, mid-century numbers. Oops. And Jenny's in at 6. Thank you, Jenny. There is a little bit of a, where is it? White spot right there, but probably a Sharpie or something to cover that right up. The back on this has like little feet on this one, and you can see some wear and tear where it's been hung on the wall there. So I'm going to go ahead and count this down as well. Thanks, Jenny. So going once, going twice, last call, and sold to Jenny. Thank you, Jenny. Write you down. Taylor. And that was 6. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We have a nice little collection going over here. Awesome. Thank you. Okay, so let's see. Since we're on the temperature gauges, I actually have three more coming here. 3 different types. Let's go with the bigger one. This is by Atco, and this one's actually going to start at, I have 15 on this one. I rarely go over 10, 8 or 10, but sometimes I do. Let me just take the sticker off that one. This one is in the shape of a ship's wheel. I'll let go. You can stand it, but you can also hang it on the wall. And this one is more about weather. It's strong, rain, change, fair, and very, what does that say? I can't even read that. Let's very dry, very dry. Oh my gosh, that was hard to read. Very dry. So yeah, again, it's in the shape of a ship's wheel. Dry, yes. Yep. It took me a minute. I was like, what is it saying? This one has the stand on the back. It leans a little bit back there, but again, great for a desk. Really nice statement piece on a bookshelf as well. The Y is weird. Yeah, it is. It's very weird. This is, let's get a height on this with my ruler I've had since I was 12 years old. This is about 6 inches in height with the little handles. So that's fun, especially if you like nautical things, or if you're in New England and you like nautical sort of decor. Now, I cannot tell you whether or not that's accurate. Let's see, change and fair. I guess so. Yeah, I would say that's the weather right now. It's overcast. So I'm going to go ahead and set this one aside. I don't like to hold items up too long. We can always do the recap at the end. I like to keep it moving. All right. Let me move those. Okay. Let's just do all these at the same time. Did I put the sticker back on that one? Yeah, I did. This one is starting at 10. Sticker off there. Start at 10. This is an air guide barometer, and it says stormy, rain, fair, and dry. Dry is actually really easy to read on this one. Again, this is saying 72 degrees, which is what it is in here. It could potentially be Bakelite, but I don't really know for sure. I know Bakelite bracelets when I see them, but other things, not necessarily. It gives you the instructions around the edge there. Not the instructions, but kind of explains things. I love that the hands are red and blue. Hands. Anyway, it's this dark chocolatey, heavy plastic. I don't think this is metal, but this could potentially be Bakelite, but I'm not going to say it is. I don't have a tester, and I'm one of those people who can't smell Bakelite. I can't smell the formaldehyde on real Bakelite. So there's the temperature there, the temperature part, and then the barometer part on the bottom. Really cool wall hanging. Again, kind of a hipster vibe. All this stuff gives me a hipster vibe anyway, but so there's that one. Let's get a measurement on that really quick. Not centimeters. No, thank you. Yeah, definitely. It's nice little, can fill a nice little spot on your wall if you have a gallery wall. It's 8 inches in height and about 4 in diameter down at the bottom. Yeah. Oh, and I see Camille in at 10. Thanks, Camille. It's really cool. I don't want to mislead. I don't, but if it's not Bakelite, it's a very hard, heavy plastic. Almost with a banjo a little bit. All right, I'm going to count it down for Camille. Thank you so much. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Sold to Camille for 10. Thank you so much, Camille. Let's see. Air guide, we'll call it. All right. Thank you so much. Right, one more temperature gauge, and then we're done with the temperature gauges. This is a vintage outdoor thermometer, and it's from Falmouth, Massachusetts. And I think it's really cool. I've actually had it in my own stash, for a really long time. But I'm going to start this one at 6. Is there any way I can scroll back to the other one? Start at 6. Yeah, there we go. So let me take the sticker off the back. The stickers used to just come off really easy, and now they don't. It really looks like it's about to rain out there. So anyway, here it is. Here's the outdoor thermometer. Welcome aboard Vacation Center, complete travel service, Falmouth, Massachusetts. There's the phone number. Has these neat little details on the side, and it does have the bracketry. It's it's in the condition that it's in, but has a bracketry to hang outside your window and face in like it. I don't know if you grew up with a thermometer outside your window like this, but I did. And you just, kind of look and see what the temperature was, and you just face it towards your window. I feel like everybody had one of these growing up. And I think that's why I was drawn to it, especially because it was from Falmouth, Massachusetts. Um, Again, don't have to have it outside. Might look kind of cool in a man cave, just on the inside. Let's get a measurement on that as well. I keep holding the ruler backwards. It is, it's about 6.5 inches in height, not including the bracketry. That's really hard to say. Brackets. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and set that one aside. I know I said $6. I had originally written $8 on there. I'm going to change that really quick. My Sharpies aren't in here anymore. Oh no. There it is. Just in case we go back to it and somebody asks what the price was. Let me get it right. All right, so $6 on that. And we're gonna set that aside. All right, moving on. Let's see. I need to roll myself back. I'm so old. I remember all those advertising items that companies would send out. They knew they would be collectible. Who knew they'd be collectible today? Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is by Enesco, and it's missing the lids, but I think this is so freaking cool. I don't know. I can't help it. It's a little set, but they're missing the lids. Let me see what I did with a sticker. There it is. We're going to start this one at 12. Thank you, Camille. I appreciate that. I'm always glad when somebody appreciates it. Because some people are like, you sell crap. And other people are like, I love the stuff you sell. So I try not to sell crap. I try not to. Okay, so this is like I said, this is an Esco. I love it. I've always loved this pattern. I'm going to hold the pieces up one at a time. Oh my gosh. I'm sorry, but I just love this. It's like a little condiment set, probably, I guess. And it's such a mid-century grill. The whole design is so mid-century. Here's the back with cheese and the long fork there. That's one piece to it. The other piece is exactly the same. I love this design. Like when I see this on tablecloths or aprons or anything, I don't know what it is. And then it comes with its, excuse me, it comes with its own little holder, I guess you can call it, tray. And it has all the utensils. Look at the pepper shaker. So it sits on there. Let's not be clumsy. I have been clumsy in the past, but let's show one from the, let's show it both up the same way, I guess. So there we go. You could put, I'm not sure. You could put relish package. You could put some sort of packages in there or something, but I think it's really neat. I love the design. This one does start at 12 just because there's several pieces to it. I don't know. This is a design that I've seen several times and have had a hard time not picking it up because it's just so mid-century. So anyway, I'm sure somebody could come up with another, or even just setting on a shelf. I mean, it just kind of looks cool by itself without anything in it. If you have that sort of kitchen. So anyway, if I had a gigantic kitchen, I would probably have it out there, but I don't. So I'm not gonna get the measurements on it for now. I'm gonna set it aside. It's not in perfect condition. Let's see. Moving on. Okay, I have I think they're called printer blocks. Well, you can either get the whole lot for 20, or you can or $4 each. It just depends on what you want to do. So whole lot 20 or 4 each. If you don't want all of them, if you just want 1 or 2 of them, I'm willing to do that. So, but they are printer's blocks, I think. They're very heavy for their size. And they're these metal, there's a letter A. There is the letter R. There's a UPS truck outside in front of me. And it is backwards as you look at it, but not backwards when you use it to print. A, we've got R. We've got W. So now we could spell raw or war, but I'd rather spell raw. Or you can make it an M, but it's a W. I think. Wait. Is it an M? No, it's a W. Like I said, and this one has a little bit of red on it. And then we have H. WHAR. War. And finally, E. So let's see, what can we spell? R-E. Nope. Where. We could spell where, W-E-A-R, or W-A-R-E, where. And there's an H in there. So they're heavy printers box. They look really cool. I know they're all upside down as I'm holding them, but you get the idea. Especially if you have a printer's tray, actually, as things to put on a trinket shelf, the printer tray, right? Because some of those are printer tray trays, printer block trays, right? So that'd be good on the shelf as well. But I'm going to set that aside too. Let's see, is that the price? All right, moving on. Yeah, they are pretty neat, aren't they? I just, if you have something you want to spell out, it'd be perfect for one of those little printer trays. But all right, I have. Well, I don't like the prices I have on any of these things, so I priced these a long time ago. So I'm going to keep changing everything to $8. This is by, it looks like Evans, but we'll look it up close up. It's a lighter, but it's also like an Aladdin's lamp. It does not work. It's for looks. I mean, somebody may be able to fix this to make it work, but I think you have to fill it with oil or something. It's really neat looking though. Again, very mid-century with the brushed gold on the outside. Yeah, isn't it cool? Here's the bottom. There's actually a giant screw down there and some residue. I have cleaned this. I don't know. I just thought it was a really neat thing. It was probably something I came across that was going to be disposed of. And I went, oh no, I don't think so. I think we're gonna try to sell that. I forgot to put the price up. Just 1 second. Okay, sorry, $8. Yeah, I just had something really throw me this morning, and then I locked myself out. It's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Okay, there we go. Lens lamp. Really cool looking. And I see Camille. Oh, Jenny and Camille in at 8. Thank you both. This could be used as a prop. Oh, 9. Okay. I feel like this could be used as like in your Halloween decor too in some way. I don't know. I just think it's really neat. Again, it doesn't work, but it has a really cool design on it. And Jenny's in at 10. Thank you both so much. There's no spout, like there's no opening to the spout. Camille's in at 12. Thank you, Camille. I like the top too. And again, there's some, residual wear from it being used, but again, it might be able to be restored. I'm not sure. I just thought it was really neat. And Camille's in at 12. Thank you both so much. I think I'm going to go ahead and start counting it down. So going once. Going twice. Last call. And I'm typing in the sold in 3, 2, Sold. Oh, and Jenny just got in there just before the sold. Thank you both so much. I think so anyway. It looks like it on my screen. Can somebody verify that she got in before the sold? I think so though. Let's see. Lamplighter. Jenny. And that was for 13. Okay. Thanks, Kate. Appreciate that. I need to make you a mod over here. I keep forgetting about that. Thank you, Camille. Thank you, Jenny. I really appreciate it. I'm glad you both like it. I thought it was neat. I haven't, it's very mid-century and I haven't seen these before. So I love the little collection that's happening over here of things that have sold though. Of course, I liked all of this, but let me show you what it's doing outside really quick. It's looking a little bit yucky out there. Oh, don't look at the rest of my room. Oh my gosh. Awesome. Okay, so moving on. This is something kind of out of the realm of, I think, what most people are interested in, but I like it. I do have $15 on it. I'm going to try that out. We'll do a recap at the end of the sale. Has it been storming there all day? Yeah, it looks worse than I can tell it's drizzling now. Start at 15. Let's see, get the other stickers out of the way here. I'm getting a stash of stickers. Starting this one at 15, and it's a Bell and Howell. And I don't know if it works, but it's a Bell and Howell video camera, actually. I've had people fiddle around with it and they said it seems like it works, but I haven't tried it and I don't have the ability to really try it. But bright sun, hazy, shade, and cloudy dull. Here's the open and close lever on this side. The oh my gosh, the lens. Here's the crank on the other side. There we go. If I'm doing this right. So you can crank it. Yeah, isn't that cool? Jealous of my weather hourly. And you can see that eyepiece there. See right through it. You can make some really cool content with this if you're on social media. You're in southern New Mexico. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can open this. I'm going to do this right. I'm a little nervous. Give me 1 second. Open. Okay, why aren't you opening? I have to untwist it all the way. Oh, I do. Okay. So I just took the side panel off where it says open. It looks pretty good in there, if you ask me. That's the inside. That's where the reels go. I don't know if this is for what size this is for, actually. What size reels? But oh, you have a friend in Albuquerque. Wow. I have never been that far west. The farthest west I've been is Dallas, Texas. And there's a slot for, I think, like the light up there on the top. So that was 15. Again, just really cool, like man cave bookshelf bookend. It's heavy enough for a bookend for sure. Just gonna put the panel back on the side. And it twists right back on, no problem. Really fun. I wish I knew if it worked, but looks wise, I think it's really neat. Nice. 250 miles south of Albuquerque. I'm going to put this over here. I'm going to move a couple of things really quick, though. Let me see. Put that there. Put that there. Bear with me. Put this over here. Put that there. All right. Moving on. Would be cooler in Albuquerque, right? And there you are. Oh. Okay. Moving on. I have an ashtray from Indiana. It's just an ashtray. I'm going to put $6 on it. Okay, and I love these. I really love these. It's like a new favorite thing of mine, these vintage ashtrays, the souvenir ones. So this is Indiana. I thought it'd be kind of cute for Valentine's Day if you just wanted to like, I don't know. I don't know what you could do with it, but I think it's super neat as it is anyway. It's a neat thing to collect. You don't see these around the Hoosier State. This is, what is that? Indianapolis Speedway. So there's the cars. And Cardinal, the state bird for Indiana. I think this is really sweet. $6 start on that one. Hanging on the wall for sure, especially if you're from Indiana. No, it's very kind of lightweight. It's probably it's a cheap metal. I mean, to be quite honest, it's just whatever they made ashtrays out of. Probably a mixture of. And I see chameleon at 6. This is made in Japan, and it's got a number on it as well. I actually had a couple more of these, and they sold a couple, like 2 or 3 years ago. You definitely have the mid-century kitsch today, Kathy. Oh, thank you, Jan. I try. I love it. I'm going to go ahead and count this down. Thank you. I love this. I was hoping somebody else would too. So going once, and then we see Jenny in at 7. Going twice. And last call. And I see chameleon at 8. And I'm typing in the sold. And I'm going to shut my eyes and look the other way and hit sold. 3, 2, 1. Sold. Okay. And it sold to Camille for 8. Thank you so much, Camille. Thank you too, Jenny. Appreciate it. Indiana ashtray. And that was for 8. Thank you so much. All right. I'm going to put that over there. Thank you. All right. So up next, I do have more ashtrays. Actually, this one is in a lot. They're all going to go together. I'm going to start this at 14 because there's a few of them. Oops. There's space there. No, there is not. Okay. Start at 14. The lag is tricky. I know. I have a hard time with that. I'm trying to figure out if there's a different way I should be doing it, if it works better a different way for other. I've been out of the loop for a while, so I don't know if there's another way I should be doing it that I can kind of work with that a little bit better. But anyway, so this is for the lot starting at 14. And let me just get them out of the bag. They're in there. First off, we have a, believe it or not, this is Boston, Massachusetts. Cowboy hat ashtray. You put your thing there. And it's brass-ish looking. Things that are brass aren't necessarily marked brass, but looks like brass to me. Boston, Massachusetts. As you can see, it's been through some stuff. It's served its purpose. And then we have, these are all different. This is Hawaii black ashtray. And they do make ashtrays out of volcanic ash. They tend to look like this. I cannot get the stuff off of the cards. I've tried, but this was well loved and well used. But they do make ashtrays out of volcanic ash like this. I don't know if this is that though. Sometimes they'll have a sticker on it saying that they are. But that's pretty cool. And it has the aces of the different suits there. It's seen some butts. Yeah, it's seen some butts. That's exactly it. Oh my gosh. Hold on one second. No, I can't. I thought I could. What does this mean? Okay. And then this one, let's hold it up to the camera because I'm having a hard time seeing it. And it's been a while. Atlantic. No, Athens. Excuse me. Athens, Greece. I was gonna say. So this is a very light metal. It has a cool like filigree looking design, even though it's not filigree, but it has that sort of design. This is very, very lightweight. It was probably, at a bar or something like that. Anyway, Athens, Greece. And it's got the whatever that building is, which at one time in my life I would have been able to Parthenon. I don't know. Is that the Parthenon? Does that say something? That says something in Greek letters. Hi, Kathy. Good to see you. Thanks for coming in. I'm going a lot slower in this sale than I was meaning to. I have a lot of man cave stuff. Then we have this melamine Florida souvenir ashtray. It has the oranges on it. And by the way, I think we've all said this in the community. We don't have to use ashtrays for that purpose. We can use them for paintbrushes or any other little reason. This one actually still has the original sticker on it from wherever that was from. Montgomery Ward. It was from Montgomery Ward. There you go. So there's Florida. I tend to like the Florida souvenir stuff, and I find it a lot. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Oh, I got a text. Okay. And then I have, this one is similar to the Indiana one in a sort of way, but it's seen some butts, as Kate was saying. This is the souvenir of Washington, D.C. So it has all the monuments. I'm trying to read them. The White House, the government, U.S. Capitol, the Lincoln Memorial. Oh gosh, Washington Monument, and Jefferson Jefferson Memorial. Oh gosh, I could ship you so much Florida souvenir stuff from our thrift store, so I can imagine. I love the pink flamingo stuff and the stuff with the oranges and the stuff with the ladies sunbathing. So there's that one. Again, this is a whole lot. This isn't for choices, for the whole lot for 14. And then we have Dallas, the Big D. That's all I'm going to say about that. I've been to Dallas. Same with Space Needle here. Oh, yes. Yep. Lighthouses here. This is just kind of, I'm just going to leave that comment. I'm going to leave that joke alone, but there's that. And then finally, in this lot for $14, this is the Dark Continent, Busch Gardens, Tampa, Florida. This feels very much like brass. It is heavy. You can hang it on the wall. It's seen some butts. And Camille's in at 14. Thank you, Camille. And this is heavily, I guess you'd say engraved. There's a spot there that you could, and a spot here and a spot here that you could nail it down somewhere or whatever. Nail it up somewhere, nail it down somewhere. This one's quite heavy. So I'm going to put these back in, and then I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Actually, I will count it down as I'm putting things away. How would I do that? So going once. I think I had these in there a certain way so that they fit. Going twice. And last call. There we go. And I'm putting in the sold, and I see Camille at 14. Sold to Camille for 14. Oh, Randy, what did you say? What did you say that I missed? Oops. I'm trying to figure it out. Nope, it's disappeared everywhere. Okay, sold to Camille. Thank you so much, Camille. $14, Camille. Ashtray lot. I used to sit down and write all this stuff out before the sale, and it would take so much longer. And then it would be half the things didn't sell anyway. I'm just going to write it down on the fly from now on. Okay, we are actually getting to the end of this box, the end of the side of this box. All right, so I'm going to start each of these at $6. Start. This and the box is worse for wear, but it's Dragon Dominoes colored dot, double 6, 28 pieces by Milton Bradley. So the box is a little worse for wear, but I have a hard time leaving dominoes where they are when they're the old ones. It's pretty neat. Let's see if I can find a year on here. I don't think I'm going to. Colored dot. Oh, 1970. 1970. There we go. Let me take them out for you. I think we have a spare one because there's one just sitting on the top. But they're lightweight. They're wood, it feels like to me. Cool design. Cool for crafting or your trinket shelf. It's right size for that. I believe it is because the box is full. And actually, unless there's supposed to be more on top, which I don't think there are because it doesn't really fit. But I do have this spare one there. I believe it is, but thank you, Dawn. Yeah, I don't know if anything else would fit in there. There is one piece that is has a little ding in it right there, but yeah, and of course putting that one in there too because it's the same design. So I think potentially when I thrifted this, there were 2 boxes and maybe one of the things got loose from the other box and I threw it in with this one. Could be. Anyway, we're going to count that down. Let me just, it doesn't want to close. There. So we are going once. I got a lag going on my computer going twice. Last call. And sold to Don DeJulio. Thank you so much, Julio. Don DeJulio. Maybe I'm pronouncing that wrong. I'm sorry. Dominoes for 6. There we go. Thank you so much. All right. Okay. We're also going to start this at $6. And it's worse for wear. It's definitely worse for wear in every way. But if you're a collector of these things, then it's worth $6. But if you're not, oh boy, I had 15 on this originally. No way. That was a mistake. There's no way. Pronunciation is right. Oh, good. So this is a student's color box, metal paint tin. It has definitely been around. Here's the back. Made in England. It has a certain look for sure. Some people like the beaten up metal look. Some people are like, no, I'd rather have it be pristine. It's one of those things that was like, it's worth saving kind of situations. This is the inside. Oh, and I see Kathy. Thank you, Kathy. This is the inside. Please let me know if you want to change your mind, Kathy. Oh gosh, but maybe these could be revived. You could test them and like do a video and like say, do these paints work? These old paints work. I think it's super neat. I love old school supplies. It's a really nice shade of blue too. I'm going to go ahead and count it down for Kathy. Thank you so much. Going once, going twice. Last call. I know, isn't it neat? I just feel like certain things just deserve to be rescued. And sold to Kathy for 6. Thank you so much, Kathy. Paint set. Kathy. $6. Awesome. Thank you so much. Okay. Rusty Crusty is good. That's right. We love the Rusty Crusty. This is okay. I'm just going to try this for $5. This was, I don't know. I'm not sure what I was thinking, but maybe somebody will have fun with this. I almost wanted to maybe sell it as like a movie prop, but let me find the year on it really quick. There's a year on this, 1987. It's a 1987 Pringles can. So there is some advertisement. But I remember when Pringles cans looked like this. It still has the lid. The date is on the bottom in there somewhere. I don't know. I just questions or comments, call these phone numbers, no website, you know. I know. I was like, well, maybe somebody could put their whatever's in there. I don't know. Look at the ingredients. Oh my gosh. 160 calories about 14 crisps. Anyway, when I saw it, I actually recently picked this up at a church rummage sale. Is there still a snake in it? No snake. No snake, but you could put a fake one in there if you wanted to. You never had Pringles? Oh my gosh. They're kind of weird. I don't know. I don't know about anybody else's opinion, but they are kind of a weird chip compared to they're big, but I don't know. Sometimes they're really good if they're like mustard. If they're the flavored ones, they're really good. But anyway, very 80s. This is how I remember the can. I do love advertisement. I do love an old advertisement piece. So, you don't like potato chips? Yeah, I'm not that big of a fan either. And when I do eat them, it's usually barbecue. Bye, Kathy. Kathy's going to be having a sale at 4:15. So make sure you check out. I'm going to throw the Pringles. Check out her sale. You can have us both open in the same tab if you want to. Kathy, I don't know if you're at your channel over at Steph's. I can't remember. But anyway, make sure you check out her sale as well. Anyway, I'm going to move on from the Pringles can. I just thought it was funny. Speaking of Florida, let's get this over here. I'm going to also start this. Get over here. I'm going to start this one at 5 as well. Your channel. Yes. And feel free to put your link in if you want to. This is a can. So starting at 5. This is a genuine canned Florida Sunshine. Obviously a novelty gag gift, but you could actually send it in the mail at one time. You could send it just like this. Lenny's Sales, Lake Wales, Florida. Anyway, the to and from are there. You put your 2 stamps right here and you could send it just like that. That's not funny. Ingredients. The contents of this can consists of 60% pure Florida sunshine mixed with 12% tropical breeze and 28% pure Florida air. All ingredients are homogenized to make up a mixture that cannot be duplicated anywhere else. Suggested dosage for daily pick-me-up. Take 2 large sniffs before breakfast. Oh, gosh. Oh, I lost the clarity. Hold on one second. There we go. Warning, the contents of this can may be habit forming. Do not exceed 4 sniffs per day. Contents 48 average sniffs of pure Florida air. Can for Society of Florida Air Sniffers. Florida's pet rock. Good job, Lenny. That's awesome. Yeah, good job, Lenny. See, some things just have to be rescued because I mean anyway, that's 5 if anybody's interested in that. If I forget later, just remind me that it was 5 if anybody's jumps in. I have these cylindrical things that I'm selling now, I guess. Because the next thing I have, this is going to be starting at 8. I'm going to put the 8 on over here. Oh, what? That's a good question. What year was that? Oh, it doesn't say. It doesn't say anywhere. It feels like early 80s, mid 80s to me. Gag gifts. 60s, 70s, you think so? Could be. That's true now that I'm looking at the font. Yep, and there's no websites or anything, so I actually haven't had a whole lot of opportunity to look things up. I usually am a little bit more versed on what I'm selling, but anyway, gag gifts were really a popular thing for a while. Okay, this one is going to start at 8. Oops. Starting at 8. Oh, we got Camille in for the Florida Sunshine. Let me back up. Okay, let's get rid of this first. There. All right, let me get back with the Florida Sunshine. We've got Camille in at 5. I'm going to say going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Sold to Camille for $5. Thank you, Camille. Oh gosh. Camille. Florida sunshine. Florida can. There we go. Where do I put this? Right there. Awesome. Thank you so much. Oh, I know. It's just so funny. I love gag gifts. It's really funny. And it'd be a good stocking stuffer too, I feel like. Camille, you are now an honorary member of the Florida Society of Air Sniffers. I know. Oh my gosh. All right. So starting at 8. So this is Camulet double acting baking powder. I want to say 60s. I'm looking for a date on here. Anyway, because of the mascot, I don't think I could sell it on eBay, but I think this is actually a very beautiful looking can. But it was a double acting baking powder, Camulet. I'm probably saying it wrong. Smells like oranges, I hope. There's a little bit of denting going on here. The instructions for the baking powder on the back. I didn't see a date again, but Calumet. Try these tender flaky biscuits. There's a recipe for you right there. The bottom is a little worse for wear, but not too bad. I do see a stamp G25 and also an imprinted number. These are kind of cool with different advertising pieces on the shelf, or even a vintage kitchen if you have a vintage kitchen whole theme going on with like historically accurate foods in it. I'm going to get a quick measurement on this just for the heck of it. I will try to open it. It is 5.5 inches tall and 3 inches in diameter. I'm trying to open it. I'm sorry if my energy level is low at all. This weather is draining, and this morning was draining for me. So, so yeah, there's the inside. Pretty clean. There's some, I guess, oxidization on the inside of this one. Yes. Sorry, I just got your comment just now. Yeah. You can kind of see where the dents are, too, from the inside a little bit better. See where it's a little bit worse for wear. That's pretty neat. I would definitely, if I was going to put things in here, I would put something else in here first. But it is clean. I have cleaned everything. I always clean everything. So things might get dusty after a while from sitting on the shelf, but they're all clean. So that was pretty cool. That was another rescue. That was another rescue for me. So I'm going to go ahead and set it aside, but give me a shout. I will do a recap at the end, like I said. Okay. All right. Moving on. Oh, we have a whole box, and I guess I counted it because somewhere. Okay, so starting at 8 on this as well. It says 30. So I must have counted them. These are another kind of advertising looking a box. It's the One Gross, whatever One Gross is supposed to be, Gold Bond bottle caps. Homemade products. So I think it's great for crafting. The top of the box is a little bit rough. Like I said, I do have it written down inside here that it says 30. So I had to have counted the caps because that's the only reason I would say 30 on there. But let me show you the caps. They're very generic, but great for crafting. Hold on. I'm trying to hold up too many at a time. They're cork on the inside, which is kind of neat. You could do just about anything with these. You could make magnets out of them too if you wanted to. You could put a little portrait in there, a little piece of art. Make this a Christmas decoration or a base to something, a little pie. You could make little fake pies with clay, polymer clay. Make little pies with these. Little hat, you know. And Dawn's in at 8. Thank you so much. I'm going to double check on how many there are in here, but some of them are not as, like this one is different than this one. They all have a little bit of something going on. So if you want to, if you don't want them, let me know. But if you're going to craft with them, it probably doesn't matter. But they're all sort of in different condition. So I'm going to throw those back in there. I like the box itself, actually. And again, the box is a little bit rough, but did I tape this back together a little bit? No, I didn't. All right, we're going to count it down. Going once. Going twice. And last call. And sold. Thank you so much, Dawn. I appreciate that. So glad people can appreciate the cool vintagey stuff that I find in them. I always wonder, I'm like, is this just weird? Is it weird that I like this? Let's see, bottle caps. All right, awesome. Thank you so much. All right, moving on. I'm not sure I can show this, and I don't want to put my channel at risk because I know they've been a little weird with people's channels lately. So, it's a handbook. Let's see if I can cover up the things that are. It's a junior handbook. He's holding something that I really can't show. I don't feel like it'd be a good idea. But anyway, it has like the awards and things like that on the inside. I'm trying to be very quick about this. Just the code, all sorts of little information, little things to do with that. Also, Winchester targets. Let's see, and the year on this is, I'm trying not to show too much of it, 1942, revised in 1955. And along with it is some paper of those stovetop. It's a stovetop. So I'm going to start, I guess I'll start that at 6. Anybody's, there's a reason I'm not showing too much of that really quick because I don't know. These social media places are quick to shut down a channel for things that. So anyway, that was starting at 6. If anybody was interested in that, but I'm going to quickly move on from that item because I just don't know anymore. Yes, I'm glad. Thank you. So moving on. What do I have left? Oh my goodness sake. Okay, I have. Let's see. I have one of those cool rulers, and I cannot find a year on it, but I'm going to put, well, let's start it at 6. Start this one at 6. I'll leave that right on the screen. One of those old rulers that expand and expand and expand. This is by Lufkin. Lock joints. So it's wooden. It's really cool. Not rulers. It's probably a yardstick, right? I'm just going to keep opening it. They used to be really trending for a while there. Is this a yardstick or is it bigger than a yardstick? I feel like it's bigger than one. And I see Jenny in at 6. I also see Dawn in at 6. Jenny was first, I believe. I'm still undoing it. All right, let's see how tall it is. I see Jenny in at 8. All right, I'm 5'5", and this is bigger than a yardstick. This looks like it's 6 feet. Pardon the outfit. 6 foot foldable. These are really, really fun. I feel like they're pretty collectible. We fold it back up really fast while the bidding goes on. Thank you both so much. I think I have at least 2 people bidding. Three people bidding. Camille's in at 10. Let's put that up on the screen. Can you keep folding it? I love these. I absolutely love these. And Jenny's in at 11. How do you guys like to do this? Do you like to do this until someone is out, or would you rather have me do a countdown? Let me know how you prefer. Oh, Camille's out. Okay. I'm not sure how to approach it anymore. Pretty cool, nice condition. And I'm gonna count it down since that's the way we've been going so far for this sale. So going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Sold to Jenny for 11. Thank you, ladies, for the bidding. Thank you, Dawn, Camille, and Jenny. I appreciate it very much. So that's, what do we say, 11? Yes, 11. Thanks, Jenny. 6-foot ruler is what I'm going to call it. Oh, gosh. Okay. Put that over there. What else do we have? Okay. I have a pair of Fred Press. What the heck price do I have on these? I want to put 12. Starting at 12. These are a pair of Fred Press lowball drinking glasses. If you know anything about Fred Press, he was a very popular mid-century glassware design. He had really, really cool designs. Oops. Let me show you them one at a time because some of them, it's not perfectly, it's probably been in a dishwasher once or twice. You can see a little bit of the damage to the design. There's the name, Fred Press. I love Fred Press. He's one of my favorite, like Holt Howard. He's up there with Holt Howard for me. So 2 kind of scroll design lowball glasses, $12 for the pair. Be like 6 each. Very simple, but very mid-century design. Let me hold it up to some white paper or something. If I have any. Where did that go? I used to have a cake thing. Oh, yeah, it's too hard to get to it. I'm sorry. Neat design. Yeah, definitely neat design. There we go. We'll just do this. That's even better. $12 if anybody's interested in those, but I am going to move along to the next item. Somebody remind me. I'm going to put 12 because I had written 14 originally. There we go. Put that in there just in case. Hi, Sandy. It's good to see you. It's been a very long time. Thanks for joining. Been trying to get back into the swing of things. Oops, that didn't sell. So yeah, I've been trying to get back in the swing of things. I do too. It's been a little hard, but I've been trying. A lot of things have changed in my life, so I just it's been a little bit of slow going with getting the sales rolling or knowing what I'm going to do for sales. All right, moving on. Let's do the other drinking glass. Paper out of the way. This is just, oh, I'm sorry. This is Culver. I'm going to start this at 10. This is just a Culver glass. And again, I will do a recap as well at the end. Oh, thank you, Sandy. Appreciate that. This is by Culver, which is also a desirable mid-century designer. This one has like a basket weave. There we go. With a mottled gold tone on the top and the bottom. It's a highball, I guess you would call it. And I feel like you can mix and match when you thrift these. You can mix and match the styles that have like the gold. They all look really, really cool together. Let me see where I saw the word Culver, or did I just look it up? Usually it says Culver on it somewhere. I may have just done an image search on this one. It's been quite a while. It's been a few months. I actually priced these things a long time ago and then wasn't able to do sales for personal reasons. And if you've been on the channel recently, you'll probably know why. But anyway, so that is a Culver glass. It's really, really pretty. It looks great with your barware set. I'm going to move right along. Glasses don't tend to move, so I'm veering away from those probably in the future unless they're really like really outstanding. All right, is that going to fit back there? Yes, it is. Okay. Excuse me. Moving on. I have a lot of cards. I actually had it at $10 as well. So I'm going to leave that up on the screen. Unfortunately, this one's has a person's name written on it, but these are from, doesn't say the year. Anyway, they're Pepsi cards, but they belong to Jesse Wright. So let me show you the actual cards. Maybe that will say the year on it. They're bicycle cards. Let's see. Nope, I don't see a date. But here's the cards themselves. If you like to do game night or, again, crafting or something like that. Me being me, they are all in their original suits and in order because that's what I do every time I get cards. Make sure they're all, instead of counting the 52, I sort them. Don't ask me why, but so there's the Pepsi cards. They don't have writing on those. And here's the inserts. And on top of that, you'll be getting another set of cards. Put these away. Unfortunately, the box on this one is not that great. Doesn't want to go back in there. Also, be getting, 1969. These are from 1969. 89. Sorry, 89. I was going to say, it doesn't look like 1969 to me. Wow. I got to get some glasses. I've got to get my eyes checked, I think. Bear with me. I'm just trying to put this away. It's not wanting to close. All right, there. All right, the other set of cards is these ones. And they have their own little like velvet box, and they are from Diamond International Corporation. Very mid-century looking. You were 1 year old. Oh my gosh. I was 13 turning 14. Oh goodness. Anyway, they kind of have an airline look, don't they? Get this to focus. Does not want to focus. There we go. Very mid-century, blue and red. And that is actually just the cover, by the way. Those aren't the cards. That's just the cover. It's one of those ones where you slide out the box. That's not cooperating with me right now. Okay, there we go. And one of them is still in the plastic. The red is still in the plastic. The blue has been used. -1 wasn't born until 90. Oh, -1. Oh. At least you were still born in the 1900s like the rest of us. Oh my God, -1. Oh, okay. Here's the cards themselves. Nothing, that different from on the other side. But anyway, really cool mid-century design. So that's for both sets of cards. If anybody was interested in those. But now we're gonna move on. I've always been a card person. I don't know what it is, but if they have a neat design, I like to pick them up. But we're gonna move on. All right. This is going to start at 6. Let's see. Start at 6. And this for me is just for the advertisement of it. It's so cute. It's so it makes gardening fun. Here we go. Makes gardening fun. 7/16 plastic hose mender. Instructions on the back. Then it explains how to, I guess, fix the end of your hose. I'm not sure. I picked it up because I liked the lady with the hose. I thought she was neat. Look at the little spigot over there, and then it's on a fence. It's all about the advertising for me. I like this kind of stuff. Isn't she cute? Again, some people will just get things like this and they'll just put it on display. They'll hang it up just like that. You know, if you're crafty. Oh, and there's Dawn in at 6. Thank you so much. Let's see, if you're crafty, there is something fun you could probably do with this. I'm just not coming up with an idea. There was the original price. Something was up there. I'm going to go ahead and count it down. Isn't it cute? So going once. These are things that you see and you're like, these can't go into a landfill. Like, this has to be. We've got to preserve the kitsch. Oops, I put last call with a V by accident. And sold to Dawn. Thank you so much, Dawn. Appreciate that. $6. Hose repair. Awesome. Thank you. All right. Up next. I don't even know what I have. I don't even know what I have. What do I have going on here? Okay. I have a set of slides. I'm going to start these at $10. Have it in a plastic bag just so none of them would fall out. And they're just, it's different scenes. I don't know how well I'm going to be able to show you guys, but let's see if I can figure it out. How about this? Hold on. That's a sunset. It looks like by a boat. This is maybe upside down. I don't know. That's one. I won't sit here and show you all of them because that would probably be really tedious because I'll count how many are in there in just a second. But who's doing slides anymore, right? I think it'd be fun to get a slide machine and pick up random slides and just look through them. I think there's somebody out there who does that. A lot of these are sunset ones. I know there's boat ones in here. Let's see if I can find something a little different. Oh, this is good. I hope you guys can see it. Oh gosh. Hold on. Oh, I wish you guys could see this. Is there a way? You know what? I have a slide viewer. Is it in here? I don't think it is. I have a slide viewer somewhere. Anyway, this is, you can't see it, but it's a vintage lawn chairs. Yes, there are pics that people took, but they made them into slides. That's okay. They made them into slides so you could watch them on look at them on a big screen and just click through there was like a carousel you put these in. You would click to the next one. Going through Grandpa's slides, found a pic of him in a coconut brown hula skirt. That is too funny. I really wish I could show you that it has those canvas lawn chairs. Anyway, if anybody's interested, I guess let it be a surprise what's on here. But there are vintage photos on here. That's probably one of my favorite pictures that's in there, actually. It's the lawn chair one, but I know there's ones with people in them and stuff as well. Again, something I felt like shouldn't go in a landfill. Let's see. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, approximately 38 slides. No, not Viewmaster. Although, yes, but those are just smaller, but yes. But yeah, and you could have the Viewmaster projection screens. That's basically what it was. You have a big projection screen and then a little carousel that you would put these into, and you would click. You would click to the next picture and it would come up on the screen. There's probably some TikTok app that has that as a as a template or something. Yes, hang a sheet on the wall. Yep. Side of the garage, anything. As a matter of fact, my senior year, we had a slide. I have slides from the pictures from my senior year. So we had a slideshow set to music, and somebody ran the slideshow in 1994. Anyway, so there's approximately 30 mystery slides if anybody has one of those projectors, but if not, we will move along. I actually, in storage, I have a Super 8 reels of really interesting things that I don't have a Super 8 player. And it's been something I've held on to for years, and it's kind of along the same lines. Like must be somebody out there that rescues these slides and things and puts it into some historical thing. Okay, moving on. I have a set. They're probably Hull. Sometimes I get those confused. I don't see them marked. I'm going to start these at 8. Your class of 94, Twisted Art Lady, me too. That's awesome. Well, I just mentioned that, right? But that's awesome. Yeah, 94 was a good year, wasn't it? Like with music and everything. Like I feel like, and movies, it was such a good year to graduate. So these are I think they've called them bullet shaped. Hold on. There we go. The drip glaze, big old. I've also heard it be called tooth, like shark tooth. I don't know why. Salt and pepper shakers. You'll be 50 next week. Damn it. Oh no. I'll be 50. I'll be 51 in September, if that makes you feel any better. 50 was a hell of a year. That's all I'm going to say. And I have to put it that way. 50 was a hell of a year. And wow. You've got years, lots of years on you all. Oh gosh. Time goes by fast. That's one thing I've realized. So I think this was the pepper one because it's brownish, and this one is probably was the salt one, but it doesn't really matter. Very rugged, very sturdy, fun for a cabin, I think. They hold a lot. They're good sized. I like these. I've always liked the brown drip glaze ever since I was a kid because child of the 70s, right? You'll coach me through 60s. Yeah. Every major birth year I have, even when I turned 20, I was like, no, I want to be 18. And Camille's in at 8. Thank you, Camille. These are just about 5 inches in height and just a little round. Hold on. Just under 3 inches this way. Same. Oh, all right, I'm going to go ahead and count it down. I'm just going to hold one up. Going once. Going twice. Last call. And sold. Sold to Camille for 8. Thank you so much, Camille. Let's see. Drip, S and P. Camille. All right, awesome. Thank you. Oh, we're running out of space over here, which is a good, very, very good thing. I actually wasn't sure if anything was going to sell, so I did do a man cave sale like 3 years ago, and it was a big dud. So it was a fun time, but nobody wanted anything. So anyway, moving on. This is actually going to be 30. I don't necessarily expect this to move, but let's give it a try. Starting at $30. This is a high price for me, if you know me at all. Take the sticker off there. And again, I will do a recap at the end of the sale, just kind of whip through everything price-wise. This is a fishing set that has hooks in it, so be very careful, but these are vintage lures. I believe it's for fly fishing. I don't know that much about that sort of thing. Those are real feathers, real hooks, and this belonged to my neighbor's either a husband or son, and her sons were children in the 60s, 70s, like more so the 60s, and this belonged to them. So it's been around a while, and it does open up to reveal more lures in there. It's just kind of as is. but they're really kind of neat. I know someone who loved fishing. This would be perfect. Oh, really? Can be worth a lot. Yes, they can. Yep. I've had them listed on eBay a few times, and they didn't move. And I much rather sell in a live sale than eBay. Oh, Camille! Oh my gosh, thank you. All right, thank you so much, Camille. I'm gonna get that little wire back in there. Again, these are in used condition, so that just so you know, some of the hooks are rusty, some are not. Please be very, very careful with these. Also, going with that, if you want it, that is, I have Clark's ferrule cement for attaching ferrules to fishing rods. This would be more for fun. I don't think the cement is any good because it's hard as a rock now. But I was going to throw that in with that too, since it was for fishing. Thank you so much. All right. If you knew someone who loved fishing, this would be a perfect gift. Yes, thank you, Kate. I thought you said you do know somebody. I was like, oh, going once. Thank you so much. And going twice. And the last call. And sold. Awesome. I agree, Jenny. Thank you. Sold to Camille. Thank you so much, Camille. I was not expecting to sell these today, so I'm really glad. Fishing lures 30. Awesome. Thank you. And did you want the fun little cement thing too? I don't know if you have a booth or not, but this sort of stuff is real fun for a booth. I'll throw that over there. Oh, wow. That should be off the screen. Let's start at 8. There we go. Yes, okay. Here, I'm running out of space, which is awesome. Oh my gosh, I really am running out of space. I'm gonna put this over here. Just because I'm running out of space. That's a stack of steamer trunks back there, by the way. Oh, that's awesome. Okay, thank you so much. Moving on. What do I have left here? I have a bag of black and white photos and ephemera and all sorts of different things. I'm going to start it at 8. Doo-dee-doo. There we go. So this is a lot. Uh-oh, I can't get it open. Wow, the zipper bag zips it both ways. All right. There's just different pictures in here. They could be seen as spooky or whatever. Very, very faded black and white photo of probably a Maine family, I'm guessing. Looks like they're by a body of water. It's very, very faded, but very historical. There's the back. This is on harder paper, so I'm thinking it could have been a postcard or something at one point. Isn't it? Thank you, Kate. There's some other pictures in here. There's a lady sitting under a tree. Just a pretty lady with a pretty dress on, sitting under a tree, shading her eyes. There's an old car in the background. There is the same lady. Oh gosh, blurry. There we go. Then we have this sailor. This one is a postcard. Don Wilcox. There's that. I also have this piece of ephemera that just says Hoover. Oh, I'm down to 3 people. Oh my gosh, everybody's leaving. Whoa. Alrighty then. And then finally, oh no, not finally. I have a couple more things in here. I have New York State Thruway. Little 10 prints in color. in there. And I have driven this several times. Driving over the Hudson is terrifying, let me tell you. And then this set of Valley Forge, PA photographs, which I'm not going to take out. I'll let it be a surprise for the buyer if anybody's interested. Feel free to share out the lives. I'm not quite ending now, but I lost half my audience. Oh gosh. There we go. So that's the ephemera lot. That was starting at 8 if anybody was interested in that. And I think, well, other than I have this, I don't even know what to do with this. I have this 1980s Legoland. Oh, good, Camille, I'm glad. This Legoland, if anybody collects. Oh, good, Jenny. I'm so glad. Okay, it's people are coming back in. It dropped down to 3 for a second. I was like, oh my goodness. It's how to build this thing. I don't know. I should probably check this on eBay. I have come to the decision that instead of listing things on eBay, I will do a sale where I'm going to sell the things at the eBay price, or try to sell the things at the eBay prices first on my channel. And if they don't move here, then I will go to eBay with them. And that will be a higher priced sale. But okay, that's it for now. I do have a lot more man cave stuff. I could keep going theoretically if is anybody interested in anything else specifically man cave wise. I have a couple of vintage games. I do have more things. I just don't want to keep going if it's. Take this out there. That's just a weird thing to have in there. Trying to think. Let me grab the tote that I have. Let me tell you what's in it. I also have men's jewelry. I have a whole entire tote, you guys. Okay. I have like cufflinks and tie clips and things and men's jewelry boxes. I also have a lot of Simpsons ephemera. Or not ephemera, Simpsons stuff, which is man cave-ish. Figurines, things like that. I actually haven't gone through here. I might just do another man cave sale next week. If not, there's still a whole sale's worth of stuff in here. I have a 1980s tiger on wood shellacked. Couple of games, a lot of Simpsons stuff. A really cool clock. Let's pull the clock out. Let's do that. Let's pull a couple more things out from this box and then we'll be done with the sale. We'll do the recap. How does that sound? Okay. Yes, next week. Oh, yes. Okay. Let's do this really quick. I am going to start this one at 15, I think. I don't know if it works, though, so keep that in mind. You ready for Halloween? Oh, yeah. I don't think I have a lot of Halloween stuff. I need to look. That's a good idea, though, because now is the time, right? So this is a Seth Thomas, and he does, like, the barometers and stuff. I actually need to clean this a little bit because, again, this wasn't ready for the sale today. And I don't know for sure if it works. It needs a new battery, but this is a Seth Thomas mid-century clock. Me too. Mid-century clock. Again, Seth Thomas did the tide guides, and he did the barometers and all that kind of stuff. Has the fleur-de-lis design and a really pretty shade of blue. U3. I probably should just hold off for the next week's sale and do the recap now, but I thought I would just do these really quick. Really stately shade of blue. There's the back. It was originally $1.99, apparently, or apparently that's what I thrifted it for. I'm not sure. Thank you, Jan. I appreciate you. So there's that, just in case anybody was interested in that. But again, I think next week is a good idea. Just move everything to next week. Okay, I'm going to put those things back, actually. Wait till next week to do those. Okay, let's do a really quick recap if we can. Oh boy. Okay, so the ephemera that I just showed with the photographs and stuff, I think it says 12, but I think I said $8 on the ephemera. Let's see. The printer's blocks. The printer's blocks, WHAR. Is there an E? E, I think. $4 each or $20 for the whole bag. I can take these out if anybody missed these earlier. So when I do a recap, I don't really necessarily try like resell the item. I just say what it is and how much it is and keep it going. I think we said 6. And we said 10 on this. I'm willing to take different prices on things. Drinking glass, I want to say 6 instead of 10 on that. We have the Fred Press ones as well, $12 for the pair. This is, I feel like, the fastest way to get back through everything. Ugh, we had $5 on the Pringles can from 1980. What did I say? 1989. I think we had $8 on a Calumet baking powder, vintage tin. I want to say it says 10. I want to say $6 on the cards if anybody's interested in the cards. The prices stuck all over everything. Some of these things are going to go straight to Goodwill, like the cards, most likely. A few of these things are going to go straight to Goodwill. The other things are going to go in a lot. $10 in the slides, if anybody was interested in the mystery slides. We had the Bell and Howell video camera, $15. Anybody's interested in that. We had the handbook that I don't really want to show. I think I had $6 on that handbook. Can't really show. I'll be careful with that. The who is this by? The Atco weather gauge, like ship's wheel weather gauge. 15 on that one. I can go down in prices for sure because these are mostly one and done types of things. $6 for the thermometer the thermometer, the outdoor one. Falmouth, Massachusetts. Printer blocks, will you take 15? Yes, I will, Camille. Yep, let me grab them back out of there. Where'd they go? Absolutely, thank you. And I'm just gonna say sold. Just gonna put that in the chat. Sold. 15. Printer blocks. Camille. Awesome. Thank you so much. I think they're so neat. I think they'd be so cool in an actual printer tray and a trinket tray. So that goes over here now. Thank you so much. And we had the pot-bellied stove for $8. Again, I can change prices on things. I think it's a seller's sample. It is missing the top part, but you could put matches or something like that in there if you wanted to. $8 on that. And then lastly, lastly, we had the Enesco condiment set that I'm in love with. It does have condition issues. There's a chip right there on the front, and it's a little rougher on the top, but I just love this. And this, what did I have on this? I don't remember. Let's call it $8 because it's got chips and stuff. And I just really like the design on that. And that was everything. That's everything, everybody. Okay, let's see. I started at 3. It's 4:44. That's pretty good. An hour and a half-ish is usually how long my sales usually are. Let me just double check that was everything. Yep, that was everything. I sold some things today. I'm excited. I wasn't even sure anybody was going to be here as usual. Oh, 6 outdoor thermometer. Get back here. $6 outdoor. Thank you, Camille. Sold. Outdoor thermo. 6. Camille. Awesome. All right. Thank you. Thank you everybody for coming this afternoon. We got up over 10 people at one point. I appreciate everybody who's been here this afternoon. Again, give me a shout if you saw anything while I'm doing my spiel. Fun sale. Thanks. Always nice to see you, Kathy. Nice to see you too, Jenny. Thank you for being here and thank you for your bids and for your purchases. I most likely will be doing another sale. Thank you, Camille. Next Thursday at 3, my usual time that I used to have years ago. And yes, I think I'll try to finish up the man cave stuff and move on to Halloween. That's a good idea, Kate. If I have any Halloween. If I don't, I have a few Halloween things, I think. I have creepy dolls, if people like creepy dolls. Thank you, Dawn. You are too. Thank you. Thank you for your purchases as well. Really glad to see everybody. I'm really glad everybody came in and at least had a good time looking at everything because that's fun. That's the fun part of it too. Like I just like hanging out and looking at this stuff and being around people who enjoy the same kind of stuff I enjoy. So, if the next sale I should be doing is Thursday, unless I get invited to a sale, which I will probably say yes to. So, anyway, I hope everybody has a great afternoon. I am going to go eat something. I really appreciate everybody's company. Thank you for being here, Kate. Thank you for being here, Dawn, Camille, Jenny, Jan. Who else was here today? Oh gosh. Oh no. Twisted Art Lady. Sandy. I'm forgetting somebody. I know I am. Everybody. Randy. Randy was here. Kathy, Picasso Cat. Which, by the way, go to her sale next. If you're not there already, Trace. If I left anybody out, I apologize. But thank you all. Thank you all for coming. I will see you next Thursday. If not sooner, look for my community page posts because I will mention that I'm having a sale on another channel if I am. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thanks for being here, and we'll see you next week. Bye, guys. Oh.